Sober October, day 5. Kill me. I'm Hakeem here. Some people threw some questions together because I'm only going to do a very brief video because I have a lot of work to do for this webinar. By the way, speaking of this webinar, here's a word from our sponsor. Peace, Naeem Hakeem here. Yo, I'm looking for 10 producers. I'm going to train you in 90 days to be the best producer that you've ever been in your entire life. I will change the trajectory of your life just by coaching you. The reality of mastering something is having a good teacher. If you have a good mentor, you get to the stuff that you're not supposed to do a lot quicker and you get through it. So make sure you get a seat at my webinar so I can show you the stuff that I'm talking about and decide whether or not you're one of those artists that's ready to change the trajectory of your life for the better. So today's questions come from Kilovic Beats and Nick Tonery. Haha, Nick and Vic. Kilovic Beats is an incredible producer and Nick Tonery is an incredible comedian. So Kilovic's question is, how do you stay motivated and continue doing what you love to do? That's a very, very good question. You have to take one thing into consideration with this shit. You're gonna die doing this. That's it. You're gonna die doing what you love. So like, consider this. Consider you had all the money, you had nothing to worry about, all of your resources, everything you could ever want as far as like bills being paid and things being taken care of, right? If you could wake up every single day and do something that's the same thing every single day, what would it be, right? You gotta know that you're gonna be doing this forever. A good way to kind of refresh your love for this stuff is pivot. It's what I call the pivot. I call it the producer pivot because I'm a producer, but anybody can apply the pivot to their life. You find something else that you like or something else you're good at and take a fucking break from your fucking, like, your craft or your passion or whatever you think it is that you're like loving so much, if you're like losing that love for it, and do something else. I'm fucking doing marketing and it's fucking working out incredibly for me. Like what else could I want other than not being hit by that car? I don't want to be hit by cars. You pivot, you like stop, you know, you turn, you change your duties a little bit, and trust you'll feel a lot better about coming back to what you're doing. You'll know for sure whether or not you want to. Also, forgive yourself for not being as good as you are at your craft. Sometimes people suck. If you suck, you suck, and like, you got to get better. But if you want to make money doing what you're doing, loving it's not the only thing that's going to get you to make money doing what you're doing. Charging people for shit is going to get you money for doing what you're doing. So you have to charge people at some point if you want to just do this to make a living. If you're doing it for fun, then it should only be for fun. And money shouldn't be an option, but money's usually the thing that takes the life and love and juice away from something. So totally maybe take a break. See how you feel. You know, it's okay to stop doing what you're doing for a minute. Don't beat yourself up so much to like be doing the thing. Cause that's how you fucking like burn yourself out, and that's how like you get the opportunities that you want, and then when they give it to you full force, you're like puking and throwing up because you don't even want to do it anymore, and then you slit your throat and commit suicide and all this extra shit. Don't do that. Very good question though. So to answer Nick's question, how do you hold yourself accountable? You're the only one responsible for this shit, so holding yourself accountable. Maybe you need someone else to hold you accountable. So if it's not other people who are doing what you're doing, keeping you on your toes, like if it's not your spouse keeping you on your toes, if it's not your partner or somebody you're doing your craft with keeping you on your toes and keeping you sharp, I recommend doing what I'm doing and start fucking making YouTube videos every goddamn day. Hold yourself accountable to the people that you think you want to entertain. If you think you want fans, don't play yourself. Like, you really want fans? Prove it. Like, engage them for real and like talk to them and like answer them and do stuff with them and for them and all that shit. It's a great way to pump accountability into your system. I'm doing this, you know, because I didn't have the energy at the time, or, you know, I didn't want to I felt bad not doing something today, like an extra video. So this video, you know, I engaged you guys a little bit. I engaged you, and I said, ask a question that I should really engage, and that gives me a reason. Like, it shows me that there's people that want to know, want to do, or want to hear what the fuck I have to say. Then you have content, then you have something to do, then you have a reason. Then you know if you don't do it, people are not going to pay attention to you. Don't be a motherfucker that doesn't do what they say they're going to do. And a good way to do that is tell people you're going to do something. Set up deadlines for yourself. Make them up. Time is relative. Time is also a created construct. Time doesn't exist. So therefore, deadlines are a derivative of that. Make up deadlines for yourself. This is a perfect way to do it. Just continue to make YouTube videos and talk about different shit. I mean, tell stories about your life. It really depends what the task is too that you think you want to do. Like, I don't know, if you're a producer and you want to make music, then make a beat a week. You know, if you're a comedian, maybe you should do something every week or every day. You know, if you have a craft, if you have a product, make that product like once a day, once a week, or once a month. Like, give yourself a routine. And then if you don't do it, double up. You owe yourself 2. You owe yourself 1. If you miss one, you owe yourself another one. That way, at least you'll have some accountability. But a good way to have accountability is to tell everybody in your audience that you're going to do what you're going to do. Ask them questions. It may be only 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, 5, 6. It may be 100. Like, really engage with them. That's how you're really going to get your shit to the next level. Engaging is not just a word that's made up. Time is made up. I'm going to try to convince Mikhail from Extra Water to let me DJ house music here with Mario B at the Good Room. So tonight we're gonna go to the Good Room and see what Mikhail is up to. So join me. Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you? I have a list.
Well, that's not a problem. Thank you so much. I'm down. What the fuck? Live and direct, right from the internet, my man. An Irish exit masterclass. Party's popping. So pardon me. So in order to make a proper Irish exit, you have to hope that you don't see anybody on your way out that you know, and if you do, you tell them you're going to take a breather. There it is, just like that.
Right about now, it comes musical thing.
One ting on ting. See, I'm telling you, that was my homie that invited me. So here's how it goes. That was a clean Irish exit. So the person I just passed by was Mikhail, and he's the dude who's hosting the show tonight. If you remember from my last Irish exit masterclass, I told you can even be in the middle of a conversation with someone and they won't know that you left. And the beauty of that is they don't care. My love for the heart and everything in me, Mikhail cares about me. The dude, he's hosting a DJ night. He's a busy dude. He's got a lot going on in his mind. So, you make a clean break. You just skate away. And therein is a night. I know Moran is going to be really upset because he didn't arrive yet, but it's been close to an hour. And, you know, there's only so many hipster chicks that I can watch and dudes in Malcolm X classes that I can watch before I start feeling like I got work I got to do. I'm a little bit of a workaholic. I killed 2 drinks. If they were alcoholic, I would be probably like in the zone for another drink, but I think that it's safe to call it a night. I'm gonna get home, get to editing, and I'm gonna remember the names of the people that I have to holler at in order to possibly get booked at that show, because that's the ultimate goal. Super shouts to those Extra Water guys. I gotta give it up to them. Incredible vibes they got going on. It's cool that they have an outlet for people on a Friday night to get loose. Nice, clean, wholesome house music, you know what I'm saying? That shit's baller as fuck. They dance way more than dubstep ass kids and bass kids in New York. Those motherfuckers are too busy tripping on shromies. Sober October day 5 is pretty much in the bag. Hope you guys enjoyed this Irish exiting lesson, and to kind of recap as well, in order to stay motivated, maybe give yourself a break or forgive yourself. If you feel like you need to be at a certain level of output and you're not, maybe readjust what you think your output should be and forgive yourself. If you feel like you need to hold yourself accountable for more, maybe set up some deadlines and some things for you to knock down, and know that you're going to be doing this your entire life. Like whatever your creative thing you're going to be doing, this is you, your whole life. If you're a musician, that's what it's gonna be. You gotta work at this. But that's either here nor there. Love you guys. Subscribe. And I'll see you tomorrow. Subscribe.